Welcome to Fandom Night, the show that wishes Nick a happy birthday, because he had to have been born at some time. I'm your host, Reploid Bill, William Bush, and today, since there's a new Mortal Kombat game in development, Kombat, that's with a K, because I guess Midway didn't know how to spell when they first started out, but it seems to have become a trend, and now they misspell everything with K, so let's go ahead and do the K co-host thing.
I'm Shane McCree, Proto Guy.
Seth Level, Sario.
And I'm old as fuck.
Alright, now the first thing we need to do is pick the very best version of Mortal Kombat 1.
Super Nintendo. Actually, no.
No.
Sega, because they actually had blood.
Oh,
Nintendo censored the crap out of it.
no, because of the blood code though, you can
True.
take the censorship off, and then it sounds better, and it looks better.
True.
And I feel like the controller is a slight touch better.
Well, it depends, because, you know, if you had the 6-button one, it was at least a little bit smaller, not like giant boomerang going like this going, holy crap!
I'll give you that. There was the 6-button
Boomerang.
controller for the Sega Genesis, but I feel like it's Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody really has a way to combat that, but controller-wise, especially when you're talking a fighting game, there wasn't much Sega that I played when it came to fighting games. There was a reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Super Nintendo. Alright.
Alright, next thing we do,
As we see it.
technically,
Yeah.
I guess that's the first thing we do. Let's see this game. Mortal Kombat 1. The first thing we do is see it. And, well, hear it for that matter.
Yeah.
Superior sound was on the Super Nintendo without a doubt, but we have discovered through seeing it that there's something missing.
He's jigging. He's jigging.
It's definitely jigging. There's no blood.
Yeah.
I made a miscalculation on that one. There was no blood. However, even though that will affect the final score at the end, I'm sure, we're still going to play it on this version because when it comes down to it, it did look better.
Churn the butter.
And I don't actually have it on Sega right now. So there's two reasons you're going to be seeing this version. But, for what it's worth, now we see it.
And dear God, I forgot about long list of crap.
Yep.
You guys got nothing to say about the way it looks.
Oh,
like that's
man.
we're not on gameplay. Look.
Yeah, that's
It looks
true.
good. I mean, it's a hell of a lot more appealing to me than, say, Street Fighter was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely agree with him on that.
Really? You think this kind of still frame animation like
Looks
real
better.
people?
I think it looks,
I won't fight against you, but I think they're two very different art styles. I think that the way that this looks is very... I thought it gave it this very unique thing, but this also kind of led to other terrible-looking games where everybody thought this was a good idea, this real
Yeah.
actors thing. But for what it's worth, it does...
Do what it's supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it did look really good for its time, and like the different things like the fatalities and crap like that kind of added, like I think it wouldn't have been the same on Street Fighter to rip out a cartoon heart.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like there was, part of what might have got us back then was it felt more of an impact because it seemed so real. Like every move we're seeing is a real move. That's a real jump kick. That's different things like he actually had to put his arm out to throw the spear and different things like that. Like all of it is real movement, and I feel like that might have been what impacted us the most about this and kind of resonated with us. Not just that we saw a fatality, but more like that you could almost feel it happen. Like when a guy took that punch in the face, since it was two actual actors, it was like watching a fighting movie that you played.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think more people are, remembering of the blood, which unfortunately is non-existent.
Oh, no, it's sweat.
But it is a part of it.
yeah,
it's sweat off her
I think
face.
missing out on the blood makes this version, I want to say it makes this version look a little worse, but in actuality, everything about this looks better if the blood would have made it in, this
Yeah.
would be the 100% superior model.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, looking in the background and whatnot, if you go to the Sega version, it doesn't look this good. The graphics
Yeah.
are not this crisp, and the sound is nowhere near the quality. Like, when
Oh,
you hear
yeah.
people talk and things like that, it's not nowhere near the quality that we're getting out of this right now. It just
Oh,
did
yeah.
not look this good.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, especially seeing as how, you know, you still have like the normal stuff, like, you know, the moon stays still, barely moves, whereas everything else, you know, you kind of get that more perspective type look.
You can get frozen in the air.
Yeah, apparently you get frozen in the air and then, you know, be told, hey, you finish him, and then, you know, the game screws up. But, hey, it's part of the old games, I guess.
Well, the next thing we need to talk about before we go to gameplay is the tale. Why are we here? Fighting games are one of those things that has always kind of been really bad about stories, but every now and then a fighting game kind of sneaks through that does have some sort of actual legitimate storyline. And this is one of those ones that actually did have a real story, which also adds to the whole legacy perspective. Like,
Yeah.
there was a reason you were here, and it's not
Saving
just
the Earth.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
the Earth Realm thing, but really, this is kind of a stolen storyline. This is kind of a Bruce Lee type of Enter the Dragon-esque thing. Like, there's even a part where you fight in the little arena thing, almost exactly like the tournament that he went to.
Yeah.
Where there's even the old guy in the chair overlooking the fight and whatnot. Which
Yeah.
is cool because in like the newest redone model of this game, with Mortal Kombat 9 is what a lot of people refer to it, you get to see that in a lot more depth. Like, this is cool. I
Yeah,
like the kind of
especially
dude,
seeing Shang Tsung in the back and he's watching the fight.
yeah,
Turning
overlooking
his
it.
head.
Essentially, the idea is like this, though. I believe it was that there's a great emperor, and he's a conqueror. I believe he's a like, is he a god or a demigod? What do you rate
Demigod.
him?
Demigod, if I remember correctly.
Okay, and the demigod, he plans to invade realms because he's a douche. I don't really remember any real legitimate reason. He's just a
He
douche,
wanted,
right?
if I remember correctly, because he's a conqueror, he wanted to be in charge of everything. Every single people is a part of him. You're either with him or you're against him. If you're against him, you're dead.
Shane, does that make him a douche?
Yeah.
Okay, then the reason that this guy is doing that is because he's a douche.
True.
So, the idea here is that he wants to invade a realm. However, in order to protect realms from crossing over to one another, kind of like how dimensions are never supposed to see each other,
Yeah.
the elder gods put in forth a type of stipulation. You have to earn a right to cross over into somebody else's realm. And they protect this realm, giving the other people a chance to fight against it, called Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a tournament that's held every so many years, and when you fight in it, you take the chance of dying here. It's not a small thing. It's a big tournament, but you
Well,
have to come and
Hence the
face...
guy, you know, dead and chained up in the back.
Right, but
Yeah.
you have to come here, and you're given the chance to defend your realm against some of their warriors. So they get the group of best fighters they have, and you can come to this tournament and defend your realm with a group of the best fighters that you have, and if you win,
Your
they're
world
not
is safe.
Yeah, your world is safe.
Yeah.
But however, there's another stipulation on top of it. It's very difficult to invade a realm.
You have to win
because,
10
Yep,
tournaments in a row.
yeah.
Yep.
Nick is right. There were 10 tournaments in a row, and this was kind of like the most important one. This is the Bruce Lee scene I was talking about. This is
Yep.
Enter the Dragon. But
Well, this man is
And it's
definitely
funny
not
you mentioned the
Lee.
Bruce Lee, seeing as how he's supposed to be a clone.
yeah,
A
he
terrible
kinda is.
clone, but a clone.
Well, we're not at gameplay yet. Otherwise, I'd be saying some stuff.
Yeah.
But the idea here is that this is the 10th tournament. Shao Kahn and his warriors, or Shang Tsung at this time, and his warriors have won 9 straight victories, and now it is at a point where if we do not win, he will be allowed to invade Earthrealm.
Yep.
I believe that covers the entire idea of why we're here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Then I guess the only thing left to do is to fight. Next thing we do here is we play the game, so
Yeah.
I guess it's tournament style time. Figure out whether this game actually lives up to its name or if it's still even playable today. So, are we ready here?
Do it.
Okay, so that'd make me this guy.
Bootsa-ba-tap.
Get ready to throw some lightning.
Yeah, if I remember how to do it. Jeez, it's been forever.
Down, forward, B.
Oh, you sure?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm doing that. That ain't doing nothing. You sure you're telling me the right thing?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Forward, B.
Oh. Yay, spam.
Spam is delicious, man.
Spam comes in a can.
Oh, fireball to the dick.
Fireball to the Donkey Kong.
The conky dong.
Yeah.
Kick Donkey Kong in his conky down. Oh,
I'll
kick
get
the
back
Seth.
and put it
Man,
down.
Seth, you was popping all that good shit a second ago. And then you got kicked in your own stance.
That was truly an amazing event.
Kicking each other.
Ah! Oh, you little.
Straight kick.
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah, because I don't know the finishing move.
It's a
So
do a 360, forward down, back up.
Liu Kang moves on.
It's a Burton. Use a Burton. Alright. I'ma pick this man. Means you're gonna be the chick.
Sonya. Sonya.
I hope you're feeling a little frosty here, guy.
Okay, well now that me and you have played, I will say that the controls, they do feel a
Seem
little
sluggish
stiff,
as
but that's more to the time. I feel like the
Yeah.
learning curve, after I started understanding where the lag was, I started getting the moves to work, and as I'm
Yeah.
noticing the Sub-Zero and whatnot, I'm seeing him shoot off the ice and whatnot, so if you know the moves,
I'm
the
a
game
ducking.
is still responsive.
I'm a ducking.
I will say
I'm
that
a
these
ducking.
games have gotten a lot better, but I can't.
Shane, down to back, and then
Dicks.
Y.
I can't say that I'm completely hating on it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, the sluggishness at the beginning is, oh dear God.
Yeah, it's you can definitely feel its age. Like this is one of those games where it's really like you put it in and have some nostalgia fun.
Or
Like
maybe it's down to back one. Or
I don't know
B.
about trying to play this game all the way through.
It's down to
and
back in one of the punches.
Damn it. Oh
Kick
no!
through the face!
Man,
Oh
that ice
no!
Sure is a nice trick.
Yeah, it is. So is a kick.
Spam! Now comes in frozen!
Oh, gods! Kick! No! My asshole!
Sat on a fist. Sat on a fist.
Like that? We got the shitty controller, Seth. That's what I'm gonna blame it on.
Right.
It is super.
So Sonya and Liu Kang
Yeah.
are both going on.
Be Be the mightiest of.
You teach me how to use some of his moves, man! Cause this dude, like, I remember him sucking if you didn't know
Hold
his
block
moves.
and then press back forward.
Really?
That's
Yep.
dumb.
That is retarded! Hold on! Let me see what the hell that even does. Hold block,
Back forward.
back forward,
What am I
back forward,
Throw a
back
knife.
forward.
My arm
That's
deflects
retarded.
all projectiles.
Hold block and do a 360. Forward, down, back up.
Kano's got some.
364
That's
down
right.
back.
This
What?
is happening.
Start forward, go to down, then back, then up in a 360 motion while holding block.
I think. Oh, that's right. He's a.
He's a block character.
That's why the man sucks.
Oh, okay. I learned it stuff.
Really, guy?
That'll learn you.
I don't care.
You don't
Kill me.
mess
This
with-
guy
you don't mess
sucks.
with Cage.
Phil, back forward, low kick.
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, you already did shadow kick?
Do the nut crunch.
Down and high kick for the nut punch.
What?
Down and high kick is the nut punch. So figure out what your high kick is.
This is.
You have to
Hold on.
do it fast, I guess, or something. I don't know.
X.
Look, this is down, and I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Maybe
probably
it's
gotta hit
while
him at
you're
the same
crouching, I don't
time.
No, because that's how I kicked him in the testing.
No,
mats.
stand up and try hitting them both at the same time. Just,
Like, as he's going to the crouch, maybe, I don't know.
This is not a rocket science. Either the move is not right, or something is funny about it.
Something funny about it.
Yay!
Because it's certainly not just simply down and Y.
Kinda wins.
Now let's see if I can kill you at this spot.
Oh, that's right. That happened.
No, because you must die at this exact location. I can't do the finisher. It's one of the only ones I can do.
That's right. That happened.
Look how his foot stopped right
I'll
before.
kick those nuts. Bring it. Come over here. Oh, look, I got him.
This is some weird.
This is some epic fighting.
If this gets any more epic, I might fall asleep. I am getting old. I need to start taking them naps and shit.
Ah, you
Oh,
bastard!
the fake out.
Forward, high punch.
It didn't matter. You just kicked me dead. Even though everybody knows that if you hold down and
Alright,
hold
well,
the uppercut
I don't
hard,
know
it does
that.
Alright,
That's the only finisher I know to
Liu
get.
Kane,
Let's see.
Cage, Scorpion.
Which means
Scorpion
Scorpion
gets
fights.
Yep.
Yep.
Liu Kang fights a Woo Man.
Woo, man.
Woo, man! I have actually seen the actress that played her in the original. She didn't look that bad, actually. She's a good-looking woman.
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell by the rendering. Like, the rendering makes her look kind of crazy in the face.
Man face, even in old school.
Damn it.
What do you do?
Woohoo! And
Yeah.
flab it.
Damn it!
What was that?
You got longer arms than me.
He's got longer arms than me.
Oh,
Ah!
Oh,
I will allow
nice.
that as a good dodge.
Kick!
That was,
Kick like a beast.
throw the.
Oh!
Dick
Yeah, look, he's
sauce!
so happy back there like a monkey.
Cymbal banging monkey. What do you think? Tink, 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 tink.
Woo-dah!
God damn
Feel
it!
it.
Scorpion must win.
I would love to make him win.
He can do the finisher.
Nick, do the win!
I'm trying! These controls suck all the dicks!
You didn't do the move right.
Really? I was about to say, were you seriously gonna wait for him to just and pass out from spinning his head so long?
I've done that before.
I'm so screwed up.
Like pasta.
Tap a button.
What the?
Tap harder, guy.
Ah, damn it!
I doesn't know which button to tap. I just keep
A and
karate
B.
chopping. Okay.
Because I was hitting A and B and it was like, oh!
So Kane versus Woman. Winner takes
At
on
least I can use Woo
So
Man.
that means Cage versus whoever's
the
up.
winner of this.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
This tournament did not last long.
There's only 7
Yeah.
people.
Well, that's another thing too. That goes into gameplays. There weren't many characters back then. What? Get out of here with that. You didn't just do that.
Damn it, where the...
Fireball to the face.
Ah, got it to work and then you jumped in, you little bastard.
Let's not
No,
be cliche.
foot to the face.
Come on, Sony. I don't want to be cliche and let Liu Kang win it all.
Come on, jump into me. You can do it.
I'll win.
You could also let time run out.
Yeah.
If you let time run out,
You have to go kick his ass.
Ah,
It looked like you
I
got,
did it wrong.
It looked
got
Don't
lucky.
be turtling in this old game.
it looked like you got kicked in the throat.
She probably did.
God, what the...
Just kicked her in the throat again. Jesus Christ.
You know, this is the reason why it is people used to do this.
Don't be hating. Don't be stupid. I would have to call you dumb bitch.
Thank you,
Alright.
Beach.
So, Yeah, it's
Either way.
huh?
Are you Cage?
I thought it was. I didn't know how it was going, but yeah, Cage versus Kane.
Kane Lou.
Johnny Cage. Let's go, Cage.
It's not gonna happen.
Let's go.
Well, regardless, in this tournament, Earthrealm wins regardless.
Yeah, no joke. Because there's only, like, what, 3 bad guys? I guess it's kind of evened out, really.
Yeah.
So Earthrealm is safe. So
For now.
So whoever wins is.
Until we get to part 2.
God damn it.
Or at least in part 2, maybe the controls won't be
Kane
as terrible.
flexes.
Look at Johnny. He's like he's a little idea.
Yeah, he always looks weird when he gets beat. You know who Johnny Cage is, right?
The dude from the
Jean-Claude
second
Van Damme.
Really?
Yeah, the game was actually originally meant to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme game, and he was the one that made it first. No poo! Oh my God! That was awesome. That was okay.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
go with that bullshit.
That was
You're like,
sweet.
last fight. Who takes the victory? Cage or Kane?
That uppercut is no joke in this old game, man.
I know. You spam kicks and you do the uppercut.
Oh
That's how you
no!
play this game.
Oh no!
And Liu Kang is the wiener.
Goddamn Liu
The
Kang.
most epic finish to this battle
Kick
ever.
in the chest.
Okay, that was our gameplay. Now we're going to move to our finalization and tell our scores and what we think of this old game. Okay, so let's finalize this. We got to give our scores. We got to come up with a final score. So, yeah,
I'm giving you my score right now.
giving it a 1, huh?
Giving it a fuck you, Bill. That's what I'm giving it.
Hating.
I am hating.
This is a terrible game. I mean, maybe back in when it first came out, it was cool. But nowadays,
These controls are so goddamn sluggish.
and it's easy to cheat. I mean, come on. If I just spam the high kick, I'm gonna keep.
I refuse to believe that because
Yeah.
people were spamming that kick and I was still, if you
Block.
block
Yeah,
and
if
then
you
duck
block
and go straight
and-
to
yeah.
the uppercut, you counter their kick because it gave you just enough time after that kick to where you would have to stop and go to your stance before you could make your next move. Like I was also discovering things like I was able to do the normal kick into the spin kick into that fly kick with Liu Kang. Like the controls do feel sluggish, but like I don't think it's nearly as bad. I don't know if you guys are like you guys lost.
I didn't lose. I won. I just didn't get to fight you at the
I'm
end.
just saying like if you guys are mad because you weren't winning constantly, that's a part of the learning curve too. This is an
Yeah.
old game.
Yeah,
And
no,
just like if we were to
I'm
put
mad
that
because I got
Street Fighter
stuck
2
with,
in.
Poopy must be blocking to do moves character, and I was like, fuck this.
I blocked with my armpit. I was a badass.
Throw those knives. I don't
I
care.
don't care.
Okay, thanks for cutting the armpit hair. I don't have to wax later.
Yeah.
See,
I'm sorry, that's not Sabin. He does it.
You're giving it a 1, and I'm not gonna.
It really does
fault you
not
for that.
hold up. The only reason why I'm even giving it a 1 is because I still like the fact the way they have the character models and the backgrounds. This music, though, is kind of...
This music is awesome, dude.
It is the first couple...
It's fucking sweet.
The first couple of,
Time.
repeats.
Oh,
not
it's no
bad.
different. See, I'm not
Yeah,
willing to give
Loot
that one
Tracks
too much.
is- yeah.
This does this all the time. Even think Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Go take you for a ride. And then they just repeat it.
Yeah, but
That's
the
every
thing is,
picking screen in history.
every single time I hear that song, I think of Spencer pissing in your cola.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Even when you go to any one of those picking screens, like I've never seen a picking screen that doesn't just spam one thing for 2 minutes.
What's your score?
The worst is in wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling picking screens are awful. It's one song. They pick one song, and you get so sick of hearing it. You hear it on the radio. You just punch the dashboard. Bam! Shut up! That song.
You break your fucking radio.
Yeah, it's slightly true. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it a 2.
All right.
2. I like the music. It's Mortal Kombat, so. But because of the 7 characters, I understand Super Nintendo, 7 characters.
I don't remember if you're actually able to unlock Reptile or not.
Well, I give this thing a 3 because I don't know if it's nostalgia or what, but the game doesn't feel that bad to me. I had fun with it, even though that little bit, and really that's what gaming is about. I mean, I even
I'm
mentioned
about to say I didn't have fun.
I mentioned it on my personal channel, like if I can play a game and enjoy it, then
Nick
that's that.
really does not like this game.
Yeah.
Seth thinks it's all
second
I
right.
was about to
better.
say, it's not a matter of, like Shane said, it's not a matter of not having fun, because you still had fun.
I had fun.
You could still throw in the fatalities, turn some dude into a pile of bones, he's dead.
It'd be nice
you
if they
know
bled.
he's dead.
I'm getting old
No,
and
okay,
grumpy,
I'll give
so
you
I
that.
can't
Okay,
have fun.
for that alone, I might move it down to a 2 because the style is a little different. Because if I'd have been able to see the blood and if all the fatalities are there, but like then again, if I'd have spent some time with this, there's still fatalities in this. Just because there's not a swimming pool of blood coming off the character's face.
Well, that and like Sub-Zero's fatality got changed for the Super Nintendo. 'Cause you don't rip the guy's head off anymore.
What does he do though? I can't
Punches
remember.
and they shatter.
That's still pretty sweet. No, as a matter of fact, later on in the games, because that wasn't in the other versions, that became his standard fatality. Like that skull rip thing went away. Like in part 2, they changed it on both versions to be the super freeze where he's like, oh, bow, and they explode. So really, this won out in favor of the fans. This version.
Well, they still brought back the skull grab thing.
Yeah.
Right,
I was about to
later
say,
on.
like-
I'm just saying, I can't knock either one of those. And Scorpion still burns you to death.
Yeah.
That's still cool. They did mess some things up.
That was
Don't
the
get me
only
wrong.
fatality we got to work,
Like
and
I've
we
heard
didn't
that
even get
Johnny
it on
Cage
camera.
no longer uppercuts your head off. Now I've heard Johnny Cage in this version, he'll uppercut you and you stagger a bit and fall over. That's stupid. That is not a fatality. And I've never, neither version should be given a plus for Liu Kang, because Liu Kang, he does a somersault with do and then an uppercut and then he stands. That's it. You're not dead. Not after everything else you just survived with the spinning roundhouse kicks and the
Fireball.
uppercuts that send you all the way up to the peak of the moon and then you fall back down to earth like
Fireballs.
On your head even,
shooting fireballs into your face and you're still fighting. So a somersault kick with an uppercut.
Yeah.
Liu Kang killed nobody in this game ever.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, the only major problems that I really have with it are the fact that the life bar decreases fucking exponentially. Every other
you
fighting
die
game, there's
quick.
like a balance, but like you die way too quick to actually either get to know a character's
5
moveset,
kicks.
or, actually try to have some fun with a character without being like, oh, I died, I better pick them again. Oh, I died, I better pick them again. Oh, I died, I better pick them again.
I'll give that to you.
5 kicks.
That's like,
That's
we're,
all
a little
it
different.
takes.
We're a little different. Normally, in every fighting game that I play, like all my DOAs and whatnot, I turn the life bar all the way up.
yeah.
A lot of people don't do that. Play Soul Calibur normal. Don't turn that life bar up like we do, because we like to have that big, long, epic fight. Soul Calibur, you die in 3 fucking hits. You're like, cut, massive attack, throw move, defeated.
Yeah.
So this is no different. It's just that you're kind of spoiled by having the options nowadays. If this would have had an option for a life bar, that might have taken care of your problem. And like I said, I'm not really trying to defend the game because I'm only going to tell you that it's basic. I think it's your basic, everyday, have a little bit of fun, turn the game off experience. No reason to give it any more thought than that.
So, are you sticking with a 2 or a 3?
I'm gonna do a 3. It's in between 2.5 and 3. This game gets a 2 overall.
That works.
Yeah.
That way I
Which
don't have
isn't
to do
that
math.
bad. And
Yeah.
So this game gets anywhere from a 2 to like a 2.4 or something like that. That's not awful.
Yeah. It's still a decent game, it's just...
So that was the Mortal Kombat 1. Looking forward to part 2. You want the truth of it?
Me too. I like 2 better than the first
Actually,
one.
yes.
I can use Reptile.
Actually, I was about to say 3 was more one of my favorites, but that's because massive character select.
Yeah.
All right.
So, stay tuned.
If you feel this conversation is far from over, and for some of you that's probably true, there are ways that you can contact the show. First off, you can put the comments in the section below like always, or there's a Reploid Productions Facebook group page that you guys can join. We're always adding stuff to it, and we're always talking about not just this subject, but many others too. If you would like to leave some emails, you can contact me directly at reploidbill@gmail.com, or you can contact the show, reploidproductions@gmail.com. Very last thing, go ahead and check out our website. There's an RSS feed and different things like that. And you can check out some of our other stuff across iTunes and whatnot, or the podcasts, or whatever else you're into. Just keep with us and check out our content and watch more videos.